I'll keep this close.
Huh? What's this?
Wait. This looks like the star I found earlier. I told the guards to place it near the goddess statue. Maybe they ran into some trouble up there. Guess we'd better hurry.
The tides beckon.
Shine down! Now you shall perish!
Whoa! Why is the star on top of a mechanism? Uh-oh! More monsters incoming! Time to shine!
Bow your head. Is it what you wish to find? Hopefully the excitement of opening a treasure chest has at least made it a worthwhile experience.
Shine down!
Feels like they really didn't want to give that to us.
There is no escape! Shine down! shines eternal!
Let my name echo in song! Yoo-hoo!
Settle down!
Yep. Another one in the bag! That sure was rough.
There is no escape!
The show
Bow your head. Be sanctified.
Shine down! Now you shall perish!
Time to shine!
Insolent! Illusion
Propagate! Germinate!
Settle down. Let the mighty be humble. An oversight on my part.
Absurd! Shine down! Torn to oblivion!
Strike a pose! Let my name echo in song!
Silent.
Scatter!
Look.
Drat! I can't move!
What happened?
Your Majesty! This conservative radical, he attacked us! He threw the star from the Astral Garden and even stole the magic thread linking the Oracle Pillars! But just as we were about to arrest him, the goddess's magic activated, and now we can't move!
No! Nobody touched the celestial gear!
What's an oracle pillar?
You need to use it to pray to the goddess. I'll explain later. First, let's help these guys. It's okay. Let him go.
But, Your Majesty!
Even if we catch up to him now, we won't be able to change his mind, much less quell the fear that many others like him are feeling. All it would do is turn him further against us.
Understood, Your Majesty. Also, this is the magic thread he was holding from the Oracle Pillars. Your Majesty, what should we...
Please give that to the traveler over there. I believe they have some questions for the goddess.
Yes, Your Majesty.
So, what do we do with this exactly?
See those oracle pillars over there? Just use the magic thread to connect them together in a specific pattern, and the goddess of prophecy will answer your prayers.
Oh, sounds easy.